Hi everybody, I am back with my first official book review. I finished Report from Engine Company 82, and it was really good. And the reason I wanted to read it was because I'm going to school for emergency management, and I wanted more like an insight, and Report from Engine Company 2 is kind of just like stories from a firehouse, and I wanted to want an insight really. So Report from Engine Company 82 is by Dennis Smith. He was a firefighter in the South Bronx, and he wrote a book about his time there. And I'll read you guys some of the stuff from on the book. It's been known, by the way, as like an American firefighting classic. Like, you know, all over the country, people view it as that. Sorry, my computer's spazzing out. And it has just so much in it, so much sustenance and storytelling, and it gives a real insight into how fire departments worked. So this book took place from 1960s to 1970s, so it's a little outdated but still true with some of the stuff that firefighters have to deal with, especially in New York, and more specifically the South Bronx, but just overall in all fire departments. There's a quote on the back. It goes, friendship, love, fear, death, it's all in a fireman's life. And this book covers every single aspect of that right there. Covers the friendship and the brotherhood of the people in the firehouse. It covers love, of the wives and stuff. Fear, the fear you have to push down to, go into a burning building. Death, the death that firefighters see from their own, brothers dying alongside them, and the death that they see when they pull out a dead body, out of a fire, or respond to a stabbing and they're too late. When you read this book, it literally feels like you are in the burning building with Dennis and his company, and his whole firehouse. This book is a really exciting read, and you get a taste of the firefighting life, and you really get to see how things go down, and especially between the fire department and the government, and how that whole relationship works out, and how firefighters never really get what they need to do their job. And there was this moment in the book where it's talking about how professionals, how if you go to a bank, the security guard isn't gonna mop the floors or sweep the floors, they have a janitor to do that. But in firehouses, they don't feel like professionals because they have to do all that stuff by themselves. And there's and they get crappy equipment to do their work with, and budgets. Fire department's always the first budgets to get cut, and there's just so much, and you just get to see every insight into the fire department. It's a really, really good read, and I highly recommend it, especially if you don't really understand fire departments and what firefighters go through. You might, firefighters, they fight fire, but there's so much more, to it. And especially in a busy house, like the South Bronx, it's just constant. They don't get to eat, they don't get to sleep. It's crazy. But I highly recommend it. Very highly recommend it. I'll try to find a link to it, direct to where they sell it on Amazon or something, I guess. So I'm gonna read you a bit from the back of the book. This could be the night, reads the sign above the firehouse door, and indeed, with the introspection of a man prepared to face death with every alarm bell, Dennis Smith turns his observant eye upon the lives he unflinchingly places before his own. From his body and brave fellow firefighters to the hopeful, hateful, beautiful residents of the poverty-stricken district where he works, this is a compelling human story of the most brutalizing and most rewarding profession in the country. Now reissued with the introduction by the author, blah blah blah. Yeah, there's like a new introduction. Another thing from the New York Times, it says the real fires with people's lives at stake are exciting reading. You feel the breath of the flames and the taste of smoke yourself. And I totally agree with that. You get like a real, he describes everything so well, and how, you know, like they're spitting up black from the smoke, and like it's I just can't say it's enough. It's a really good read, and it's not too big. Not too big. The chapters are long, but it's not super big. It's only like 11 chapters. And it's just a really good read. So now that I am done with Report from Engine Company 82 by Dennis Smith, I'm gonna start reading the first book of the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. A #1 New York Times best-selling series. Book 1, City of Bones. And let me just say, I already told you in the last video, I already read the first chapter, and I am hooked. Like, I am so excited to start reading this, guys. It's so good, and I can't wait to make a video about it. So I'll end the book review there. If you guys want more out of book reviews, or like more specific stuff, just comment and tell me what you want, so I can do that better for you guys. Yes, I'm still holding this because I'm so excited. But catch this one real soon, because I doubt it'll take me super long to read because I'm so excited about it. But I also just started online classes as well, so it'll be a little iffy, but we'll see. We'll get it done because I'm just really excited to read this. I can't wait. And yes, I am on my bedroom floor, and you guys are on my bed, because it's comfy on my floor right now. So, also a little insight, I don't use actual bookmarks. I thought I could show you guys my bookmarks I use. I use pictures, because I just feel like it just goes really well with books, because, you know, the pictures, I guess. And so the picture I used for Report from Engine Company 82 was this one of my papa and I when I was younger. A little glossy, but yeah, just figured I'd give you that insight. Okay, now I will end it. So see you guys next time for the next book review for City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, so watch out for that one. And again, comment any other books you guys recommend for me, because I'm very open, and I will gonna make sure I get a huge bookshelf for my new apartment. And also comment other things you guys want me to do for the book reviews, like specific questions you guys want me to go over, or like aspects of books. I'll do that, I promise. But until next time, bye.